Hey there, internets, all of you out there in internet land. This is Kyle coming to you with another episode in my saga from $0 to $1 million on the My Business Launch Secrets YouTube channel. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning right now, and I have to get up and go to work relatively early. So I don't really want to sit here for the next 15 minutes or whatever and record this video, but again, I made a commitment to myself to do this, to put this out there, to hold myself accountable to myself in terms of what progress I'm making every day towards meeting that goal. Obviously, starting a business and getting to making it a 7-figure business within a year is not going to be easy, but safe to say it's downright possible if you don't actually try to make some progress every day in doing it. So with that, I think today was good. It's still a weekend here, so I spent some time with the family, of course, and various other things. Had some stuff to do around the house. Trying to get my new office put together. Someday I'll be down there. It's actually in our basement. It's a walkout basement, so it's pretty dope, I would say. And it's working out pretty well. And I finished like a good part of it because I had to get some AC work done down there. But then I got that work done, and now I just, probably rightfully so, spending more time on some of the materials for the business to try to get this thing kind of launched before too long. And then maybe I'll go back to finishing up the office and be able to move down there or full time. And you'll see what that looks like. Today I did spend some time working on more work on the newsletter. Think about what all should go in there. I didn't mention yesterday, yesterday I had found a site that actually you buy like credits to purchase pre-made content, reports or articles or whatever about whatever. Like there's like, I don't know, 15,000 different pieces of content that you can get access to. And when you buy it, you have full license to do whatever you want with it, rebrand it as your own, et cetera, which is kind of crazy, I guess, in some regards, that this is the way the world works, which is that things you read on the internets from whoever people you follow most likely are not written by them. Those are not really their thoughts or their opinions. They're just somebody else's thoughts that they paid for and slapped their name on it. And I don't know how I feel about that really, but that is the state of the world today. And we are in the information age, and therefore it helps to have access to as much information that I can use easily to kind of get the ball moving forward. The main thing I've been kind of worrying about, I guess, in the sense of starting a newsletter is like, how am I going to fill a newsletter with content? Because I'm by no means a prolific writer. And if even doing one a month, but something that's on the order of 10 to 15 pages, still requires quite a lot of writing. And yeah, I was concerned about that. So that's why, what I've been doing, again, as I mentioned previously, is to at least just put together the framework of what it might look like, then set up the marketing sales machine to just kind of put it out there and see if anybody's even interested in buying it. Because if not, then obviously what's the point in spending time writing it? So that's still what I'm doing, but nevertheless, somehow I stumbled upon this site that again offers these, access to free content. And so it just got me thinking, well, this would obviously be a pretty good thing to tap into whenever I need to start putting out content, whether that's in the newsletter or it's just, maybe generating ideas for what I put on the PhD Secrets YouTube channel. And so, yeah, I mean, I guess it's good overall that there is that available, and you don't, as a solopreneur, right, trying to do something yourself, that you don't have to necessarily have a million ideas that you can instantly, spit out onto a Word document or wherever to publish out to the world, right? And I think, what I kind of heard some people do in terms of how they use that is they might, they'll take that free content, but then obviously kind of massage the text a little bit so it more fits in kind of their voice, so to speak. So, presumably that's what I'll do, is to take some content and maybe add some of my own stories or whatever kind of around it to fill it out, to make it fit more of my specific perspective, but something that already has, whatever is 80 or 90% done for me. And then just, again, tap on a little bit extra and get it published. Because again, as I think I've mentioned in previous videos, the name of this game is not to try to get perfection, not to try to be, hey, every word you read that I put out or thing that I do is perfect. It's exactly what I would want you to say, etc., etc. Because if that's your goal, then you're probably never going to actually produce anything, at least not on a consistent basis. And thus you'll never really have a business. You just have a blog, YouTube channel, Facebook, whatever, that randomly puts things out there for the world to see, and maybe you'll get some kind of a following, but you're probably not going to make much money on it. The name of the game is really volume. Putting out enough content that people can get a quick idea of like, oh, okay, yeah, this is somebody I kind of trust, I kind of respect, or whatever, and therefore whatever thing they try to sell me, sure, I'll be interested. I think in this day and age, if you don't have anything kind of out there for people to evaluate what you buy, then, me personally, of course, I would be a little suspicious of who is this person that I'm trying to buy something for. Not to say I haven't bought something from people that I really knew zero about and you couldn't really find anything about them on the internet. Because I have. And I've spent quite a lot of money with people like that. But again, those people had a compelling enough pitch, more or less, that they kind of sold me on it. So, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you, I guess, or something like that. But anyway, I'm not going to stick on here too long because I'm tired and I got to get up early, as I mentioned. But I did want to talk about the value ladder. So this was something I think I had started yesterday, piecing it together, but put a little more meat on the bones, so to speak. This is something to incorporate into the newsletter because, again, my models of the No BS newsletter by Dan Kennedy and the Marketing Secrets newsletter by Russell Brunson, this is what they do. Again, I'm all for following models, so therefore this is what I will do. So kind of the last page in the newsletter aside from talking about legal disclaimer sort of stuff, talks about what the value ladder is, which, if you're not familiar, the value ladder is basically what are the kind of the levels or the tiers in which somebody is going to be engaging with your business. Conceivably, as you move up that ladder, you're going to get, more value from what is being offered, and you're going to pay a higher price to get that value. And so you can kind of tier that however you want to within your own business. But as been thinking about this over the past, week and a half or whatnot, I just kind of kept coming back to, I guess, the marketing secrets sort of overall value ladder that they have, which is basically similar to what you see on the screen here. That's not the right one. Here we go. Again, the No BS newsletter from Dan Kennedy. He has a so-called ladder of success. If you can see that there in my little thing. So a nifty ladder, and then some text describing what the 4 rungs of the ladder are, which for him, the 4 rungs are his book as a sort of entry point, then gold membership, diamond membership, and insiders circle membership. ClickFunnels has something similar. Of course, they're a little bit different because they are a software company and whatnot. But in any case, you want to be able to show people clearly, maybe what level they're at right now, and where ideally you want them to sort of start to scale and think about moving forward, moving up the chain. So for me, I don't have a book, and I don't want to write a book, at least not right now. Which, again, that's like another thing. Apparently people don't actually write books anymore, write their own books. Again, you just hire somebody to write it for you, and maybe you tweak it or edit it, and then you put it out as your own. So that's a thing also. Getting a little bit new to me, but people do that. In any case, so what I came up with was saying at the lower tier, hey, if something that's free would be any content that I put out on the YouTubes, right? And I thought about doing like a blog, but I don't know. I just, again, involves more writing, which maybe now I have a pathway to do that easier, so maybe I would do that. But again, this is just saying like, hey, if you're just like interested in the stuff I talk about, but you're not really sure if you want to make any kind of commitment, that's fine. Just watch all my free stuff or read my free stuff. It's out there. And then as you move up the ladder, the next step here is for the gold membership. Which primarily what the gold membership says is, hey, I've got this cool newsletter. It's got a lot of exclusive content that you can't get anywhere else. The only way you can get it is to be a member, a gold member. And when you sign up for a gold membership, you're going to get this newsletter once a month. And you'll be able to get it access online to like the past 3 months of newsletters or something, I say. Full of PhD career development strategies and principles to help you develop, hit, and exceed your career goals. And you also get access to the private membership area where you can access the previous 3 months newsletters. So this is like a lower dollar amount offer. Again, I'm thinking about maybe $47 a month, so $50 a month basically, to join this. And maybe if I chose to, I could sell this like on a yearly membership with a most incredible free gift ever, the MIFG, as Brunson explained, is how Marketing Secrets, or Magnetic Marketing, sold all of their memberships, offering some bonus item, whatever. Hey, sign up for a year subscription to the gold membership program, and you get a free football phone, whatever. So I haven't thought about the pricing there, but I mean, I guess what $50 a month would be like $600 a year. So let's say I offered that for whatever, $497 for a year membership. So you save a little bit, you get like 2 months free basically. That's probably a good idea, actually. So say $4.97 a year or $47 a month. And if you do the $4.97 a year, you get some bonus, whatever. So it's a good idea. I'll have to jot that down. And maybe that's like something I saw on a webinar, notionally. I don't know. Okay, so then people become gold members, just start to see what the newsletter is about. But then if they want to take the next step, got to move it to diamond member status. So then when you can become a diamond member, of course, you get the newsletter, you get the online access, but also you get a masterclass that I would record every month, kind of doing a deep dive on maybe something I talk about in the newsletter or just some other topic I want to, and this would just be like a recording that I would put together, talk about specific strategies and tactics that you'll not find anywhere else. Number 2, you get a live monthly open Q&A with me, like a Zoom call or something. So they are able to now start to interact with me directly, get some of their questions answered, at least on that Zoom call. And number 3, exclusive PhD Diamond members online group, where you can engage, network, and grow with other like-minded PhDs. So again, one other thing Russell Brunson talks about is, people are looking for a community. People want to feel like they belong to something. So therefore, offering that, they have to upgrade to the Diamond membership if they want to get that, warm fuzzy feeling that they're part of something special. And this would be something maybe to sell for like $147 a month as opposed to $47 a month. So again, you can think about, that would obviously be a lot more over the year. But I guess if the gold membership was like $4.97, maybe the diamond membership is like $9.97 or $12.97, something like that. I have to think about it. But you're getting a lot more content and a lot more, and now you're starting to get more of the kind of like a group coaching type of thing going on. And then lastly, I coined this term. So Russell Brunson has the inner circle is one of his. It's not actually his highest tier now, but inner circle is kind of a big jump. It's like $25,000 a year or something. And then Dan Kennedy has the insiders circle. So I didn't want to necessarily just copy those directly. Random thought jumped in my brain that I had this idea for the collective. And I thought, well, it's PhD Secrets, so it's called the PhD Collective. It's kind of a more exclusive group of people. They basically get everything in the Diamond Call, but now they're actually also getting more direct one-on-one type of coaching from me. I think I put in here, like, do a bi-weekly coaching session with me, and then they could also get access to message me through Voxer, as much as they wanted, right? And I also talk here about it, and this was, again, something coming from Marketing Secret, or the Magnetic Marketing membership program. They talk about it. They also have a course they provide, and so I put in here, maybe I'd give them a 8-week course on building their career, but I kind of didn't want to do a course in the first place, so I'm not sure if I want to do that, but anyway, I have to think about that. So, in any case, I think it's like a pretty good general strategy, business model that I'm pushing out. Oh, by the way, PhD Collective would be something high ticket, pretty high ticket. Like, that's going to be a lot of extra work on my part, so I want this to be definitely worth my while. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And not sure how long that would be. Maybe that would be for 6 months. Maybe it would be for 4 months. Maybe it would be for a year. So I'll have to figure that out specifically. But in any case, so I've got this mapped out. I think I'm pretty happy with this overall. I think what I will start with in doing this is sort of say that the Diamond membership and the PhD Collective are both like coming soon or something, or maybe I say it's like waitlist only, like we're not accepting new members at this time. Maybe I should do that, not just say coming soon, but say we're not taking new members at this time, so they could still go to these websites that I did create websites for each of these separately, and maybe I'll just throw up there that, hey, thanks for your interest in the Diamond Membership or the PhD Collective. At this time, we're not taking any new applicants, but hey, sign up here, and as soon as we open that back up, we'll be sure to let you know. So that way I can start keeping a list of the people that are interested in those upper level types of activities. So once I'm ready to actually launch those, I've already got a warm list of people that have already told me they're interested. So that's good. So then my focus of what I would be starting out selling wise is just the gold membership. So basically just these newsletters subscriptions. And again, at $47 a month, I mean, obviously I'd have to sell a crap ton to be making decent money, but that's kind of the point, right? So how do I sell more of these up front? I mean, I don't think it's like too crazy to think about. I mean, if I could get 1,000 members, I don't know, could I get 1,000 members in a year, do you think? Because that alone, if it was $47 a month, it would be $47,000 a month. That's like ridiculous. Oh, wow. And then if I again start to then ascend to people, the Diamond or the PhD Collective, I mean, now you're talking about some pretty significant money. So yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so I thought I'd just share that with everybody. That's where I'm at on that piece. And I think that the newsletter is looking overall pretty good. Probably about time to just go and print off a copy, so again I can have something physical to start to show in video sales letters or webinars, whatever. So hey, look, this is the thing that you're getting every month. The other one I have to work on next is when you first sign up for the Magnetic Marketing newsletter, they send you like this welcome letter, which is much shorter, like 3 or 4 pages, introduction, like here's, hey, this is what you're getting in more detail, I guess. So I'll have to actually write that. But again, I don't really want to write anything until I actually sell something. Of course, then it's like if I sell something, I feel obligated to like quickly get something pushed out. So obviously I'll have to be going gangbusters once that happens. But in any case, that's where I'm at now. It's now 1:30 in the morning. And I'm tired and I have to get up in like, I don't know, 6 or some hours. So for me, that's not a lot of sleep. I prefer more on the 7 to 8 hours a night. We can talk about sleep patterns some other day. So for now, hope you're well, and I'll see you next time. Peace.